Hi, I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. Lovely to have you join me. We're going to do a weekly card reading today for Virgo for the 18th through to the 24th of May. I'm so glad you're here to join me on this channel. My purpose here is to be able to help people to learn and grow through the wisdom of spiritual guidance. It's not so much about coming here to seek answers and to get a quick fix, but rather to learn how to best respond to the events that happen in our lives, the energies surrounding that, how to manage our own energy, and to get the best possible life that we can. So you probably realise I do monthly readings as well, so that we can look at a broader period of time in your life, which is a little bit a different perspective. Now, it's a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, so please take what fits for your situation. Don't force anything, and if you find that it's very helpful to you, let me know. Give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do that. You'll receive notifications every time I post a video, and of course you're letting other people know that this channel exists and it's there to help people. Alright Virgo, let's see what's in store for you for the 18th through to the 24th of May. Well Virgo, we've done some shuffling of the cards, prayed over the cards, and I'm asking Spirit to bring some loving guidance for Virgo for the week of the 18th to the 24th. I ask you to shed some light for Virgo on what is coming up. Thank you. Okay, Virgo, let's see what we have here. So we start the reading with the Two of Pentacles, which suggests to me that you have a choice in something where you're choosing a pathway to do with your physical life. Do you go this way? Do you go that way? So it's certainly on your mind at the moment, and you may be at a point in time when you're ready for a change. And looking at the cards, that would be the case. Recently you might have suffered a bit of a disappointment. It could be a disappointment of the heart, a loss of some kind. We've got the Five of Cups here, and you're feeling a little upset about some cups that have been spilled. Perhaps there's been a disappointment for you, and it's got you down. And of course you haven't noticed the beautiful cups that are sitting with you at the moment, but you're very much focused on the loss and the disappointment. So something's sort of got you down in this week. And, you know, you're feeling the weight of your current burdens right now. We've got the Ten of Wands here. You've been carrying around this burden for quite some time. And it feels like you're just ready to let it all go. It feels like your energy is waning now, and you're going, well, I don't know if I can do this for too much longer. And of course you have the opportunity to let go of those wands. They're not actually strapped to you. And it would seem that, you know, things kind of get the better of you, and we end up with the Ten of Swords, which sort of indicates that you've sort of come to an end with this situation. It's sort of, yeah, you're feeling quite defeated with whatever has sort of got you down. You're feeling quite defeated by it all. But the good news is that, you know, when we have an ending to something, which is what the Ten of Swords represents, we know that there's going to be a beginning. Now, you have a beautiful card here, the Queen of Cups, who seems to be offering a cup of love to you. Cup of love, cup of support, encouragement. She's very kind. She's very concerned about how you are feeling. And yeah, she's reaching out to give you a hand, which is really beautiful. So let's just pull some more cards to see how this story unfolds. keeping in mind this may not be for everybody. What we'd like to know is, from Spirit, is a little bit of light of hope and some guidance on how to move through this situation. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. So we have the Knight of Swords coming on through, and the Knight of Swords is typically someone with good news and a message. So, so there's the Knight of Swords coming through to give you some news. Now we have the Chariot card, which indicates movement. And at this point in time, I feel like there's been some news, and now you're waiting to respond, and you're deciding, do I respond and move with this, or don't I? The Chariot card also represents Cancer, so I don't know if it has something to do with a Cancerian in your life. But at some point you feel that you're finally getting some victory. The Five of Swords indicates that you've been through a bit of a tough time. And, you know, not everybody's a winner in this situation, but you do come out on top, which is really good to see. And so there is that sense of victory, that you've come through this challenge and you feel that you've made it through to the other side with a positive outcome. And lucky for you, either a Gemini, which this is the card for Gemini, or there's someone, a loving partner in your life who's there to pick you up and celebrate with you, basically. A real beautiful connection there. So either connection with Gemini or a connection with your love partner. So what is the news for Virgo? What is the situation surrounding this news and this change? So we move from feeling quite defeated and down and out, and this might have already happened. The energy in the top here may be describing where your energy has been, and it's a very defeated energy in that you've been going through a massive burden and challenge for quite some time, and you feel really down and out. But then you realise that there's support around you with this Queen of Cups card, which is a beautiful relief. And you know, as I said, news comes in, and your energy's starting to pick up, and you're deciding what to do with this. Certainly the entry of the Lovers card is really beautiful. Let's see what else comes with this. Spirit is saying it's time to draw on that inner strength of yours. You've got courage, you've got strength, you've been there, done this before, you can do this again. And you've got love and support around you, it would seem. So hold on to that. I also get the sense that the love and support is coming from this lover in your life. And possibly this lover could be the Queen of Cups in your life, who's offering you love and support. And this divine feminine energy is this lover offering you support, possibly. So we have the Nine of Cups. And so the Nine of Cups is things are looking up. Things are looking up, Virgo. And you are ready to celebrate. There's some abundance coming your way. Life is feeling much better, lighter. The burden has been lifted. The burden has been lifted, Virgo. How beautiful is that? Yes, things are much better. You're feeling connected. All is well again. You've had to choose, or will be choosing, what to do in terms of, if you are making a move, Virgo, it would seem that you're sorting through what you keep and what you don't keep in your life. Matters to attend to, reviewing your priorities, getting things sorted, but definitely you're not taking everything. You've decided to move on with only those things that you need. And this begins the start of a new phase in your life. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. New beginnings, and it feels like a new lease on life. Finances are getting sorted, and your physical world, your physical realm is getting a fresh start, Virgo. So things are looking up for you. You're emotionally feeling so much better. You've had a chance to sort through some things, and now you're starting a new phase. In the beginning it may feel a little bit challenging. You've got the Seven of Wands here, which sort of indicates you're a little bit on the defence here. Perhaps people have got some opinions, or perhaps there are a lot of people putting their finger in the pie here, wanting a piece of the action. And you're just going, oh, hang on a minute everybody, just hold right there. Virgo, you may be protecting your space, your home, your hearth. And you're just going, hang on a minute everybody, hold your horses. It does tend to create a little bit of confusion around you. There's so much going on and so many conversations, and it's a bit overwhelming. So where do you start? Sometimes it can feel really challenging. You're going through a change, and because you're going through this change, there's a lot of things for you to do, things to decide. Yeah, things to do and things to decide, choices to make, and you're going, oh my gosh, where do I start? The Eight of Swords. You're feeling a little trapped. Hard to see the trees from the forest when there's so much going on. Yeah. Beware of people's intentions, Virgo. You know, some people don't have altogether honourable intentions. So, and also during this period of time when the energy goes low again, you've got to just watch your fear. You've got to watch your fear and where your thoughts go. Not to worry about things. You're very much looking out to see what else is, what you're thinking about the future and your plans and what's the next steps. You're ready to move on. You're absolutely ready to move on. You know, you've done the preparation, and now you're kind of waiting for your ship to come in and you're ready to go. And you're thinking about the next stages. The World card confirms that you are moving. You're probably literally moving. You're ready for this new cycle in your life, Virgo. Yep, for sure. So you get in your boat and off you go. And you're heading off for a brighter future, a new future. The Six of Swords, you're heading in your boat and you're moving on. And you're taking your pentacles with you, Six of Pentacles. And you're doing okay. You've got what you need. The Six of Pentacles says that you're doing okay, and your finances are improving. You did your preparation. Well done, Virgo. You did your preparation, and the money's coming in now, which is good. Yeah, as I said, you've got what you need. Now we have the King of Wands here, who's an advisor. Someone steps in to help advise you, to give you some advice on what steps to take. Now the King of Wands is very wise, very knowledgeable, worldly knowledgeable, and is going to be able to assist you in managing your money and this new physical change. He's going to help you take the action steps, and this is kind of welcomed actually, because you know, when you're in that confusing space with so many things changing, it's good to have someone who's knowledgeable and that you can trust to go forward. And so this is all leading to an amazing time for you, for your future, Virgo. 10 of Cups. This is your dream. This is paradise. Out of all of this change, you know, the challenges and going through the choice, getting yourself prepared, looking out for the future and then making the move, that's what you end up. The Ten of Cups, happy home. Life is good, abundance, love, connection with others. To me, that feels like a really great place to stop the reading. I might just pause and I feel that you've had some really important assistance along the way in terms of perhaps a love partner who has helped you create this change. And certainly the King of Wands has been there to assist you. But it has been quite a journey where you started out on your own. You went through this. So, Spirit, what advice do you have for Virgo in terms of relationships? The codependency card speaks about addictions. So recently, addictions have been affecting your romantic life. Now these could be the addictions of yourself or someone who's in your life, causing an incredible codependency, codependent relationship, and that could have been some of the burdens that you're experiencing up here. Because codependency over a long period of time is it's a big weight to carry, very much a big weight to carry. However, you've got passion in your heart, and Spirit is saying allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You deserve this. You deserve to have passion in your life. Now, for a period of time, it would seem that you are separated from the one that you love, and that's been hard. But it's only for a period of time. Got the separation card here. Only for a period of time. And it might be while you're going through this change and getting things sorted in your life. That separation is just temporary. So while you're going through this, it's really important, Virgo, that you remember to love yourself and take care of yourself. Take care of your needs and do what it is that you need to do to look after yourself. And as you release and heal the past, the burdens that you're carrying and the situation that occurred, you're going to experience more love in your life, especially as you remember to love yourself. So there's a lot of forgiving and learning at this time for you. And Spirit is saying, as you come out of this phase and this cycle of healing and learning and growing, you're discovering your romantic feelings. And Spirit is saying these are worth exploring. And it would seem from the tarot cards here, we have the Lover's card that comes up, the Inner Strength card, the Nine of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups card, that life gets increasingly better for you. You know, and you make this change to move forward, to move away from where you have been, and you end up in a place that's far better than you imagined. And perhaps this is helping you to get back into that love energy and focus on love, which is much easier to do when we let go of the swords. So if you're moving towards your soulmate, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So if you are moving towards your lover, perhaps this is a new person in your life. Or, as I was just feeling this, if it's not a new person, it's reconciling with someone from the past. So clearly a lot of change has been going on for you, Virgo. A lot of change. I'm feeling for you. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards from the Quantum Tarot deck to see if we can get any more clarity around the situation. And might I just say, I'm sure all of this does not happen within a week. Okay, so don't be freaked out by this. and certainly the energy may begin. I feel like the first few cards of the reading was perhaps describing where you have come from. And as we got into the reading, we were able to see that some changes were being made for you. I'm going to just put these romance cards over here. Changes were being made. So you went through this burdensome, and then you've some news comes in and you decide to make a move. You decide to make a move, which was the Chariot card. Okay. And yeah, it's challenging to make this move, but you realise with your lover that you can do this, and the two of you have got courage. You've got courage, and in the end, it ends up being so much better than you think. You start to have hope, a sense of hope for the future. You start organising your priorities and your money. You realise this is going to be a new beginning, and yeah, it's going to take some effort. And at times it's going to feel a little confusing, but you've got some professional advice coming in for you for this move and this change in your life, and then off you go. Okay, so you go from deciding to actually moving, and you end up having a new change in your life, a brand new beginning. But this is what you're moving towards, Virgo. That's what you have to remember, is you're moving towards this Ten of Cups is abundance. You know, it's what you really wanted. And through all of this, you realise that there's been a lot of healing needed with your special loved one. Perhaps a period of time of separation, but a lot of loving, forgiving, learning, healing, and the need to keep an open mind. And at some point there is a reconciliation here for you. But along the way, it's so important to love yourself. Explore your feelings, express what you need to express, Virgo. It's really important to do that. So we're going to finish off with some cards from the, Quantum Tarot. We've got the travel, we've got incredible gratitude that you're feeling at the moment. Peace, beautiful. Yeah, well, not surprising. You've got the back and forth card here, and I think this is probably where your energy starts, where you've got this procrastination around what to do. And clearly when you go back and forth and you don't make a decision, it just leaves you out in the middle of nowhere. So if you recognise that in yourself, you realise you've got to make a decision. And when you don't make a decision, eventually the universe forces it. And that's what the Ten of Swords means. It's kind of like out of your hands, it's a done deal, finished. So if you keep doing this kind of energy of going backwards and forwards, I can tell you the universe is going to say, okay, this person's not making a decision, we're going to do it for them. Especially if it's been going on for quite a long time. Okay, let's bring this to a close. You're ready, you prepare, you pack your bags, you're ready to go, you're ready to move on to the next stage of your life, Virgo. And you are able to come to a place of beautiful peace and gratitude within you. Now with the peace card, this card refers to harmony, bringing together the physical and the spiritual world and coming to a place of harmony within, bringing peace on the inside in order to have peace on the outside. And you're feeling an incredible amount of gratitude, and I imagine this is, by the time you go through and come out the other side and you've got such an abundant life, you are feeling incredible gratitude for the journey and that you had the courage to go through it all. Okay? And remember, you did not do this entirely on your own. There is love around you. There is love around you, and you have the advice and the guidance of someone, a mentor, who's there to support you as well. And you end up doing this. You end up with an amazing outcome. So a lot to consider here. Again, it may not be for everyone, and the context of it, of the burden, the change, the decisions, the people around you, the things, the challenges that you experience, but the ability to move on and have a positive outcome, that's all going to look a little bit different in everybody's life, but in any case, that's the message. So Virgo, that is your reading for the 18th to the 24th of May. I hope that is helpful to you. Look after yourself, go well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.